Hi, my name is Amy Bagshaw. I'm a practicing regional artist from Simcoe County, and I'm thrilled to be a part of the Seeds to Sow temporary public art exhibition happening in Barrie. Behind me is my piece called In Your Place, which is being housed here on the upper patio of the downtown Barrie Public Library. Over the course of 20 hours, I did a public performance, endurance-based weaving of the piece, where I got to meet with hundreds of people in the Barrie and local surrounding area communities, chatting with people young all the way to our beloved senior population, and working with them as I wove this piece publicly. So over 20 hours, about 7 kilometers worth of boating twine that I weaved in all different types of weather, enjoying my time with different community members, and of course referencing the local harbor with the boating twine. I was inspired for this piece by my children, and they were aging out of our backyard swing set, and instead of taking the swing set down, I decided to make it a piece of art. And through that experience working with fiber and weaving this structure, I was inspired by the fact that forts and tents are places for inspiration and curiosity. And what can we foster in those spaces? What comes up? This led me to think about structures, colonial and settler-based peaked roofed architecture that dots this environment in Barrie, but also across Canada, and brings up connotations to tents and camping, military tents, and this sort of kind of extreme peaked form. With that in mind, I began thinking about shelter in broad terms, in particular temporary shelter or shelters of impermanence, which this Barrie Public Arts Festival is all around that sort of temporality of sculpture and of art. And so thinking about the crisis of the unsheltered in the Barrie community and in places around the country, wanting to see how art can be a conduit for conversation and hopefully action, so we can bring our communities together and work together in harmony.